Previously on Aethernaut. The Aethernaut steadily went through the test chambers of the Vivarium, a part of the constructs that you could see the bottom of the ocean from. Yeah, you're clearly going to need to find a way of getting the cube up there if you want to open that door. Yeah. It would also help if it had light in the cube rather than shadow. Yes, that is a good start, isn't it? Okay, you're going to need to move one of the dollies to create a portal to the distant future. Yeah. You can see a flaw in this plan. You do know that with space portals you can move between them. It's time portals that you can't move objects between. Okay, I'll stay quiet now while you figure it out. Yeah, unless you go forward in time, this is not possible. Have you seen what's on the other side? As in, what is keeping that door time frozen? When you're ready. Good, the door's open. Now some actual progress can be... Some actual progress can be made. Although it does require a tiny modification. Yes, that. Well, if you want that lamp, you'll need that door to open. Yeah. You'll need a space portal to move that lamp to where you need it. Okay, you've got light, now you need shadow. And with all the elements in place, this will actually be solvable. Yeah. That light needs to be in the lamp. And yeah. Next, it's time freezing that's needed. Yeah. That's not going to work either, and... Yes, you're going to need 2 time freeze sources in order for this to work. I believe you know how to make that possible, so I'll leave you to that until it's all figured out. Right. Time to look for the 7th test chamber. Let's hope that it doesn't take as long with that one. Yeah, you've already played that one, so you don't need to play it again. Ah, here we are. Right. So far, you need a way of getting this cube up there. And considering the lack of resources, that is... Oh wait, you could use that panel. Yes, you could put the panel on that pressure plate, get the cube over here, then pick up the panel, and suddenly this part of the test is redundant. Now you can go forward in time. And, let's listen to this first.
Operation Festival of Lights is now live. Through coordination with the other departments, we've set up Aether experiments across the construct in the form of art showcases. Officially, we're researching powering lights with Aether through induction and the short-range effects on lightweight materials. But it's just nice to finally have something to look at beyond the concrete and iron.
Might as well call this Operation Diwali. Well, it's certainly better than calling it a festival of lies. As that's an election, typically. Well, there is a good reason for that, because in that, there are those that compete to come up with the most convincing lie. I dare you to tell me I'm wrong. Okay, that's another one acquired. Now for test chamber 8. Nope, not there. Ah, here we are. Well, a good place to start with this is to... Yes, that's right. Go somewhere where you can switch things around. Yes, to get to the core in this test chamber, it looks like you'll definitely need to find a way up there. It's just a matter of figuring out how. Well, I can say one thing about this place. It's built to last. Yeah, you're probably thinking that you need time freeze for this to work. So you can move the different elements around. Well, how things are working now, they're not. No, that's not it, is it? Well, you're certainly getting closer to the solution. In fact, you reached it. Nope, don't sense the recording there, so best get the core that's in this test chamber and, well, move on to the next one. Still got a few to get through. Certainly in the Vivarium. Ah, so we have a vertical one, I see. Okay. I'd climb up it and see what you have to work with. Only then can we have any idea of where to begin with. How to figure this out, although part of that will involve that pressure plate. Because there's likely something there that is needed, and yeah. You said,
The festival was a huge success. I've heard so many positive comments about moving away from the sterile cement walls into something more homely. Morale has seemed higher in recent days, and I think I'll be able to get approval for the decorations we've set up to remain. I'm already planning a follow-up, and had some colleagues offer some artwork and propose to install additional colorful lights. We're gonna live down here. We've earned the right to make this space our own.
How interesting. Anyway, as I was saying, that's clearly what you need lights to open. Well, you'll certainly need that dolly. Yes, I can see where you need that. It's just a matter of figuring out how to get there. Okay, I have this feeling that something is missing. And I'm not just talking about Shadow being present here. I'm talking about an element that's missing that you actually need to open the door to the core of this test chamber. Yes, that one. You have 2 dollies, and you need those dollies to actually go forward in time. Perhaps that would reveal something that isn't obvious in the present. Ah, there you are. I can see a problem here, though. Considering that there's something blocking that now, how do you expect to get back? And it seems that reality is not on your side right now. Well, that's a relief. Although it would help if you had... Ah, good. It's back. Now you can head back to the present. Oh yes. That light was what was stopping you from keeping that staircase. From allowing that to happen. Okay, now for the 10th test chamber. And to do that, you'll need to go through that space portal and, well, get to where the rest of them are. Well, I think it's obvious what you need to do first. And that is to look into where you can access. Yes. A portal to the distant future. Yes, that might help, at least in this part. Although it might also help if you looked into... Yes, what's over here. If you want to figure this out, it's best to know what you have to work with, and... yes. You're going to need to go to the distant future if you want to move on with this, and yeah, leave that lamp there for now, as it can reach both slots for the panel. Right. No, that's not going to work. What do we have here? Ah, now you can get in there, and yes, I can see that. Once you're able to get there, get in. Ah, yeah. If you want to go over there, you need the dolly. And to do that, you're going to need to freeze time for the doors. At least the doors that you want to keep open. Yes, like that door. Yeah. You're forgetting one thing. The dolly. When you're ready. Oh yes, you can make the space portal and, well, access that recording.
This is Dr. Fairfax, recording my final review for patient number 256B, name redacted by order of organisation redacted. On the surface, the patient was showing signs of improvement. Morale was up and he seemed generally happier. I was intending on discharging the patient soon. However, the patient has now been arrested by Construct Security on corruption and treason charges. I have been placed on the interrogation committee and have been ordered to turn over the patient's entire file. Although that information would normally be private, Construct Security and the protection of the core remains our number one priority.
Yeah. I have a few ideas of who this patient was. Could be a human possessed by a co. Could be someone who has completely lost their mind due to being away from the sun too long. It could even be who we've been working with all this time. Yeah, you're gonna need the panel. Yes, that part of the test chamber is now redundant. best move everything that you need to where you need it. Well, whatever the truth is, I suspect that we'll find out in the core. How much more challenging will the rest of the Vivarium be? Where's the last recording of the Back Narrows? Find out next time on Aethernaut.